Coach Charisse here. I wanted to talk today about knowing versus doing. There's a great distinction there that comes up every day in my work, and I want to share it with you. So we'll start by sharing a proverb that really states this point succinctly, and it is, to know and not to do is not to know, right? To know and not to do is not to know. Many times during my coaching sessions, I'll be creating a distinction around something for someone, and they'll be nodding their head and they'll be saying, yeah, makes great sense. Wow, that's really great. And then they won't actually take any action around it. So that distinction kind of falls away, and the learning is there. A person has learned it intellectually, but unless they've experienced it in a way that has them creating new habits, they don't really know it. It's just an intellectual thought, something floating up in there. The real deal is when you get experiential with your learning. And one tip for today, for a way to do that, is make a commitment to everything that you learn that creates for you one of those aha moments where you're just like, oh my gosh, I can really use this. Just create a commitment around it to actually put some sort of new action into place. I kind of have a rule about that for myself when I read books. I highlight, I put sticky notes, whatever it is in the book that it feels like a great learning for me, I'll make a special note of it, and then I'll commit to some action around it, because it's not until I actually take the action that I learn it. Our whole life is created through our habits. Create habits that align with the things you learn, especially those things that are going to be shifting for you, and get on it. Take some action. Action is the way to create your life. Thinking about things, pondering, that's a very passive way to be. There's a huge difference between thinking about something and actually doing it. So today, to know and not to do is not to know. To know and not to do is not to know. That's sort of a tongue twister too. Say that to yourself, put it up on your screen, remember it, and make some commitments around it. And until next time, thank you, I love you, and goodbye.